I also remember my sunscreen. I'm a good girl today. Okay. This pot is too full. I neglected to take into account the size of these Schwarzbeeren plants. There's 2 of them in here. There's some actual berries. See those? And then there's also eggplant in here. So I know how big eggplant gets. I did not account for how big these get because I tried to grow them last year. They didn't grow. So I wasn't really paying attention. I should have paid more attention to their full size. So I'll fertilize and water it. It'll be fine, but that was a mistake. Look. It's a new hollyhock to me. It's a dark red. It's absolutely stunning. Biggest mistake I've made, and this is a big one, very expensive. This is my purple robe locust tree. It grows very fast and vigorously, so it's actually going to be okay, but it's not going to reach its full height because I did wrap it, right? But right here is where the wrapping stopped. Right here's where the wrapping stopped. We had unusually snowy winter, so normally where that wrapping would have been fine, it lifted the bunnies, and the bunnies destroyed, as you've seen before in my other tours, my trees. That was a big mistake. So I did do what I was supposed to. I wrapped them, right? But the bunnies actually got into the canopy. So now I have learned a very valuable lesson. I didn't get the cherry. But the cherry tree, see that? That oozing? Yeah, this tree is struggling. It's gonna have to be replaced. But anyway, sorry, squirrel. So wrapped the tree. And then where you see the black, that's the tree wound, where the bunnies chewed all the bark off. And yes, the bunnies got that high. So now I know. So that's not good. This is new. A huge crack in the branch. Well done. So glad we got the new one. And yes, it is protected. And the tree will be wrapped as well as have this protection on it. So I'll wrap it all the way to the top. I don't care how stupid it looks. This is the new apple tree. And this is the bunny damage. 4 feet off the ground into the canopy. So, yeah. She's still putting off fruit though. Look at this. Sometimes Mother Nature says, yeah, I know you made a mistake, but we're going to give you a gift for your heartbreak. And that's what Mother Nature has done for me. So yeah, very big, very expensive landscaping mistake. This is another mistake, landscaping. This is a white mulberry tree. It is invasive. I kind of blew it off because it was little. Don't do that. If you have something new on your property, figure out what it is so you can get rid of it when it's small. Yeah, find out when it's small so you can get rid of it before it's a problem. This is too close to the foundation, so we're going to have to take care of it. It's small, but it won't always be small. Granted, I have mulberries now. This is a girl. This is a type of tree that has boy trees and girl trees. Girl trees have the berries, boy trees have the pollen. Not all trees are like that, only specific trees, and this is one of them. So, but on the good side, I have a mulberry. They're really good. They're like a weird cross between like a grapefruit and a grape. But I like it. Now my beautiful lettuce. It will go to seed and I'll collect the seeds so I have seeds to plant next year, which is great. But I wanted lettuce to eat and to have it head because I can never get headed lettuce. Now, I can't really say that's my mistake. So we had a very cold spring, which means a delayed planting everything out. And then get everything planted out, everything was good. And then the heat arrives in the 90s, too early, way too early, weeks early. So the season for lettuce to reach its full potential and to head and to be beautiful and not bitter was too short for it to actually grow to the size to harvest. This is all very bitter. Like this one leaf will just send you puking. It's inedible. Only good for seed at this point. So because of the late cold spring and the early hot late spring, there wasn't enough time to get a really good harvest of lettuce. So I'm not sure that's really my mistake, but I don't know. It's something I work with every year, and there's just, you're kind of at the mercy of what Mother Nature does. You know, Mother Nature, most of her gifts are blessings, and a few gifts, not so much. So these are the June mistakes that I'm discussing. I'm sure we'll come back to the trees.